Hello guys, hello YouTuber. Today we are reviewing this right here, the AAA Digital Preset Air Inflator 12 volts. So this is the type that you need a car socket, a car plug to make it work. It's not going to work at home unless you have that at home, which you probably don't. And I've already tested this. It does work, and it works very well as intended. But anyway, this is a show and tell, so I still have to show it to you. I got this for free. And that's not going to affect the review in any way, but I do want to be transparent. I did get this for free, and people have a tendency to rate things better when they get it for free than when they pay for it. So this is entirely my opinion, and you'll get whatever you want to get from it. Just be objective, and I'll try to be objective. So let's start. I already looked at the owner's manual for this car, and it says that for regular tires it's 33 psi. For performance tires, 35 psi. The same pressure on all four. And the donut, which is the spare tire that goes in the back of the trunk, it'll be 60 psi. But we're not going to deal with that today. So here is the inflator right here. It's made by AAA. That's the same company that does the emergency roadside assistance. Over here you have the three buttons. These two adjust the pressure, or I should say the preset pressure, and this the scale. Let me plug it in. It'll be better if I plug it in. Plug that in over there. And I don't know where the keys are. Give me 1 second. Okay, so turn the power on. So there's power going to the inflator. Like I said, this sets the pressure right here. These negative and positive, that's the pressure. This changes the scale. You can go from PSI to bar to kilopascals. I live in the US, so I'm going to leave it at PSI. And we already said that this car uses 33 PSI on all four tires for regular tires. If you had performance tires, then you could change it to like this to 35 PSI. And if you wanted to inflate the donut, which is the spare tire, you would have to go all the way to 60 PSI. As you can see, it navigates by half a PSI interval. So there's going to be a lot of clicking if you're going up. Let's take a look at it on the bar scale. It goes that's what it does. I'm not used to bar. I've never done bar. And then there's the kilopascal. That's how that navigates. And on this side of the ocean, in the Western Hemisphere, we normally use the PSI, pounds per square inch. So let's go outside and start inflating. Okay, so already I'm noticing a problem right here. If you look, it does not reach the this thing. So that's not a good thing. I don't know how to fix that other than moving the car, but presumably you're not going to want to do that. So you're just going to sort of do it like that. Let me use both hands. Let me pause for a moment. Alright, so I plugged it in, but now you can't really, it doesn't sit. I forgot to mention that the light is permanently turned on, so there's no way to turn it off. As long as it's plugged in, that light is going to be on. And it's going to be draining your battery too. Not a lot, because it's an LED light. But anyway, we have a preset of oh, I forgot to set the preset to 33 PSI, and it's already on 33 PSI. So my instructions say 33 PSI, my owner's manual. But the tire is already at 33 PSI, so it's probably not going to do anything. Okay, so yeah, it didn't do anything. So let's go to the next tire. Okay, on my dashboard, I did get that signal, that light, that yellow amber light that said that my tires were low, but it doesn't specify which of the tires, so we have to check all four. So the front left was okay. This one, it does show it's low. It says 26.5, and we already set it to 33. If you look there, it's set to 33. So it's just a matter of moving this. And it's done. So it actually went over a little. I don't know. It was during the inflating process. It was kind of going back and forth, but I think that's normal. Or maybe I didn't plug it in right. Let me try that again. Okay, so it's still kind of moving. So what I'm thinking is that the valve, not this inflator valve, but the tire valve might be damaged, maybe, or maybe I plugged it in wrong, because now it's stable, 33. And that's it, guys. So I'm gonna finish my car. I'm not gonna show that so this video doesn't get too long. But it works, and it has that light which you cannot turn off unless you unplug the inflator. And the inflator can be turned off like this, but it turns off automatically anyway. And let me finish, and we'll have some final thoughts at the end. Alright, so it's outside inflating my other tires. So my final thoughts on this is that it turned off. So my final thoughts on this is that it is very good. I wish it was rechargeable so you wouldn't have to plug it in there. So that's kind of the next leap they have to take to make it rechargeable instead of plug in, because I do have a rechargeable one, but it's an analog one, with the one with the needles. And I do have this digital one, but you have to plug it in. So you would have the best of both worlds if you had it a rechargeable and digital at the same time. And the reason why I started inflating my tires is because a light came on over here. It's not turned on right now, but a light came on that said it was the flat tire thing. So anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and thumbs up.